First, what is team trust? Team trust is the shared belief among team members that they can rely on one another's competence, integrity, and intentions. It serves as the foundation for high-performing teams, transforming a group of individual contributors into a cohesive unit. Experts often categorize trust into several key pillars or C's. The first C is competence or capability, the belief that teammates possess the necessary skills and expertise to complete their tasks effectively. They can do what they need to do their job successfully. The second one is character or integrity, the confidence that members will act honestly, follow through on commitments, and uphold shared values. The next C is caring, benevolence, the perception that team members have each other's best interests at heart and will support one another in difficult times, that we're all here for each other, that this is not some dog-eat-dog world where whoever comes out on top is the one who matters, that we actually care about each other. And then consistency or reliability, the expectation that behavior remains predictable and dependable over time, because without predictability, without consistency, people don't know what to expect, they don't know what's going to happen, and because of that, if things go wrong or if there's a feeling that things go wrong, people will hold things back, and that will actively create more issues to getting done what you guys need to get done. A critical concept in modern teamwork, which is popularized by Patrick Lencioni, is vulnerability-based trust. This goes beyond mere predictability. It requires team members to be comfortable admitting mistakes, acknowledging weaknesses, and asking for help without fear of judgment or retribution. This creates a culture of psychological safety, which is essential for innovation and risk-taking. And we're going to talk about that a bunch in this episode because psychological safety is a lot of what we're building to create trust. Team trust matters more than you think. It leads to increased productivity. High-trust teams spend less time watching their backs and more time collaborating efficiently, which can lead to faster decision-making, as trust reduces the need for constant second-guessing and micromanagement, further leading to higher engagement. Employees in high-trust environments report 76% more engagement and 74% less stress. It has nothing to do with their actual job of what they're doing. It's just the environment being a high-trust environment. It is so powerful for us as high performers and for everyone else we work with and everyone else on our team. And it even helps with innovation. Members feel safe to share crazy or unconventional ideas that can lead to breakthroughs because they're not worried about doing something wrong. They're not worried about being punished or being judged. It's trusting in the vulnerability of the group that I can just open up and throw things out there and they'll be honestly looked at objectively and they could lead to successful things. There are also different types of specialized trust. We can have three kind of things that show up. One is swift trust. This is a form of presumptive trust found in temporary or ad hoc teams where members must rely on each other immediately without a prior history of working together. These don't happen this often, but they can in special circumstances. If you've ever been in a group, whether it be like a workshop or a conference or something you're doing at work, whatever it is, and you're working with people you've never worked with before, sometimes we can just gel very quickly. And sometimes that comes from just a lack of things going wrong because we just don't have time with each other yet. We don't have any prior history. So that can help get into it, but sometimes, especially while we're doing these things long enough, that swift trust can kind of go away because we have more and more time with each other. Another one is effective trust. This is based on emotional bonds and personal relationships between team members. It's kind of like what I was talking about. This is more long-term. This is more we're building personal, actual relationships, and we have history with each other based on how we're responding to things and how we dealt with situations together. So it does change how that trust is now built. The third one is cognitive trust. This is based on the rational evaluation of a teammate's reliability and professional skills. It's kind of based on their ability to be successful at what they do. That this is kind of a little bit more on competence or their abilities. So team trust does work as a performance multiplier. It's not just a nice to have thing. Trust is the invisible force that determines how fast decisions are made. Trust allows teams to move faster together than individuals ever could alone, especially in high-stakes environments. Team trust is recognized not as a soft skill, but as a high velocity performance multiplier. In high stakes environments, it serves as the invisible force that eliminates operational friction, allowing teams to move with a speed and resilience that individuals cannot achieve alone. Velocity is the speed of trust. Trust acts as a green light. That keeps decision making and execution in constant motion. And it also reduces verification costs. High trust teams avoid the tax of second guessing, constant status updates, and multiple layers of approval because we don't need to just verify. There's trust that we can do the work as we feel fit. And this further leads to rapid decision making. In high stakes scenarios, members rely on each other's competence, the cognitive trust we talked about earlier, allowing them to act on information quickly without waiting for exhaustive proof because you just trust they can handle it. On top of it, we have confident delegation. Leaders in high trust environments delegate authority fully, enabling the team to respond to market changes or crises in real time without constant oversight, and that flexibility helps create a lot of success. We have to be flexible under chaos. It's really